My name's David Garrett, not to be confused with a German violinist with the same name, who's very famous. Makes my life difficult going through passport control, for sure. And I think some people say he's better looking than me. He probably is. He's younger than me, for sure. So who is this David Garrett, not the violinist? I've worked in IT for 40 years. For those Gen Xers out there, yeah, we were using computers a long time ago. Now, for the last 10 years, I've been involved heavily in AI, mainly in the finance spectrum, and now in commodities, energy spectrum. I live in Switzerland, and I love the Czech Republic. Fun fact about me, I watched man land on the moon. I love teaching people. I'm doing some refugee training in Switzerland at the present time. It's probably as fun as I get without a gin and tonic in my hand, I think so, yeah. I joined UNYP, if I'm completely honest, by mistake. I was heading up a shared service center in Prague. I had a close relationship with the ABSL, that's the Association of Business Leaders in Prague. I met Satirius, who was running the MBA program, and my plan was really simple. I was going to send anywhere up to 10 of the people who work for me to do the MBA, because I thought I was the worst student on the planet. I hadn't been to university for quite a long time. Satirius is an amazing communicator. He persuaded me maybe I should give it a go. And I found myself, what would be now 1.5 years ago, at the end, the start of a winter in 2023, preparing myself to go back to school for the first time in a while. Really good decision, and thank you for Satirius for persuading me to do such a great thing, so yeah. So why the MBA? I always work by looking ahead. If I'm driving a car, I don't want to be looking at my bonnet, I want to think where the journey is going to take me. I even thought this when Satirius was speaking to me. It was not out of my mind to do further education. I planned to do a PhD. In what? I wasn't sure. I think I allude to the fact that I was a bad student when I was younger. My mind wasn't as clear. I went between wanting to be a chef, go to university, do pure mathematics. I think it can take a bit of time to get clarity of where you want to go. So when I had the conversation with Satirius, my big thoughts were, yeah, the MBA will be a stepping stone to something else. I wanted a journey that would take me through further education, teach me to be a good student, help me teach myself. I knew technology, I knew finance. Was it going to get me a better job? An MBA, maybe it's aimed at a 20, 30-year-old demographic. I don't think it should be. My managers also tried to persuade me to do an executive MBA. A friend told me I should go and do a doctorate in an Italian university for the same subject. But I had a lack of confidence, though I didn't think I could stick at something. I didn't think I could get up every Friday, leave work and come down to UNYP. And if I could do that, I was already strengthening myself and my personality. Because even if you come and you struggle through the standard subjects of finances, so the T accounts, and you're with people who can do microeconomics, they're not rocket science, you learn them, but then you go on to build. All of it becomes a package as part of that journey. And no matter what age you are, if you come out the other end and you've got that MBA after your name, you know, you're not going to be alone in the world, but it's set a direction for where you need to be. And you've made your community, built your contacts, networked, and seen a different perspective from other people's eyes. You know, for me, a baby boomer in a room with a few Gen Xers, yeah, it teaches me stuff as well. So for me, the MBA, I think, is about your confidence rather than maybe companies' confidence in you. When you hire a graduate, you expect to have a graduate, you expect them to think through the basic reasoning elements. You're not an expert. You know, you've graduated in a generic sense, unless it's a very specialized subject. My philosophy in life is don't become too specialized too quickly. I think if you look at the American education system, of which UNYP follows for sure, having a broader base, I think is ideal because it gives you time to find out what you want and where you want to be. The MBA is very structured. It's going to take you on that journey and it's going to build you up, and each presentation you give will be using facts and figures and information that potentially you learned or you developed yourself as structure in terms of how you proceed. And final point, it's not just about the education. It's not just about your personal journey, and it's not just about your potential career. It's about the people you meet along the way, your classmates, your cohort. You have a journey and you become who you are, if it doesn't kill you in the process.